tripping. I'll be on one. That's crazy. What do you mean, what's with the title? That's not a banger title? Like... Okay. How you think Cole's doing, by the way? You think he's having the best time of his life? Also, I probably know the music's too loud. Alright. Loser? Why am I a loser? Bet you these chips are stale as fuck. You think he probably wants to be on stream, right? Clickbaiting ads, man. Like, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, I think you'll like this, Cozy. Tomorrow, I'm going to the movies. I'm gonna bring my brother to watch Sinners. I gotta clean the streamer room.
First time in Australia, and I'm doing all of Chef Louis Ticker's favorite things in Brisbane. Like having an adventure to take.
So they had to literally count.
He's probably watching right now, to be honest.
Down 1, 2, 3, and then he fell one way, and the other stuff fell the other way, and it had to be like.
It was really good. I know. I've been hearing that a lot.
Make sure that all the body parts fell in a way that felt real, and delivered the goods when it spilled out its contents like a.
And he's been working a lot too.
Hey there,
so
I'm Craig Perry, the producer of the Final
like
Destination franchise, and today we're going to go through every single kill from all of the movies. And it goes without saying, spoilers ahead, everybody dies. Let's get into it.
Now that you say that, I'm 100%ing. 100%ing. 100% spoiling it for you.
The plane explosion from the first Final Destination is both memorable and iconic. We had an enormous section of a 747 about 20 feet up on top of this 10,000-pound hydraulically articulated gimbal that could pitch and yaw the interior of the craft. After a long day of shooting, a lot of people
why you can't see it in theaters
from being on the plane because they felt like they were on a plane that was going through severe turbulence. And because it was so real, people really, I think, gave performances that feel palpably credible. There's real authenticity here.
That's the thing.
Here, oh, that gentleman who just flew out of the plane, that was his first job as a stuntman, and he wound up being the stunt rigger for Final Destination Bloodlines. By the way, for me, that one gout of blood that you see splashing up on the roof, it's complete non sequitur. There's no basis for it, but just that sort of lizard brain understanding that something terrible has just happened to somebody that generated that amount of blood. I think the opening plane sequence in Final Destination is not only memorable, but all of the effects hold up.
I'm fighting sleep right now.
It has stood the test of time as one of the preeminent plane crashes in the history of.
You're still doing overtime?
Todd slips in the bathtub and gets strangled by a clothesline. The way we did the water that was tracking it, that was not CGI, that was real water. We built like one of those old games where you have a marble going down a maze and you kind of twist and turn and pitch and yaw to get it to go through the maze. We had the floor like that so that they could.
You never watched a movie by yourself?
Exactly where they wanted to go with just shifting that pitch and yaw so it would go and follow him as he walked. Look at the shadow.
And why are you on overtime? Like what holiday? Like
appears in the mirror. That is a sort of vestige of the studio concerned about whether or not they needed to have some visual representation of death.
Are they just understaffed?
I think that Todd's death here is one of the purest examples of Final Destination cinema, because you get a single character in a finite location with all of these things happening around him or her that they don't notice, but the audience does. We actually did a triple edit. We just did a loop of the image so we get a sense that it's looping around his neck before he falls. That was something that was done editorially because we were, like any production, really rushed to get through our day. And the reshoots that we did here, we realized that we needed to have the soap bottles get tipped over and spill into the, otherwise it could sell that he would easily stand up. But imagine, you're just hanging there and you can't get any traction.
All right,
it sort of amplifies the fear that comes through.
Sick in the
That's
head.
always pleasant. Look at that.
New meds being added into
Terry
what
getting
we feel.
splattered
So
after
so
the
you're
argument
really
with her
doing Schedule
boyfriend.
1 in real life.
If you want to waste your life beating the shit out of Alex every time you see him, then you can just drop f***ing dead.
This was something that originally there were multiple cameras that captured the action just because we, want to see if we can get it right. But editorially, it became very clear that the
Why?
best way to
Oh,
sell
you
the
don't have a
impact
car.
was to actually do
Keep
it in
forgetting.
one. There she is.
When are you
And
gonna
she's-
get it?
Take it out. What's interesting is in the editing room, they realized because it was a flat nose bus, they were able to put a very thin fuzzy wipe at the front of the bus. So we could have the real actress stepping into frame right up to the point where she gets hit. So you never have a moment where you see the transition into a dummy. You're seeing a live person. The persistence of motion, wham, she gets taken out. And I think that's the reason why it's so shocking. The audiences for the first few previews
just trying to
went
help
so
you out.
bananas for that moment that we had to add length to the shot of the Alka-Seltzer in the glass afterwards, just for them to sort of like get their sea legs and get their nerves settled down so they could listen to the dialogue in the next scene. It was one of the most gratifying moments I've ever had making movies. Val Luton, who was the teacher, impaled in the chest by a kitchen knife, is a pretty involved and complicated sequence.
I'm gonna wait to see that. I'm not like in a rush to see it.
Now, if you'll notice, there's a knife in the stained glass window in the background, and what's about...
Damn, there's 5 Final Destination movies. Two years. Oh, like go on the marathon? Yeah, I might do that.
Welcome back
I
to the
remember watched
Pop
5 of
channel.
them,
How
though.
you doing? How you doing? Come on in and sit on down. Today I did something that I kind of regret. I watched every Final Destination film to rank them. To rank the Final Destination films. Remember those? As planes explode. And then stuff, people die.
Damn, I wish I had
Sad
milk in
movie,
here.
1 through 5. All 5 Destination films. Because here in a couple months, the 6th one comes out.
6th
Each
sounds
movie was
annoying,
only
right?
about
Yeah.
90 minutes long. So what is that? It was 6, 7 hours? I don't know. It was a long time. It was a bit of a slog. If you haven't seen the Final Destination movies, if you've been lucky enough
Was this 2 years ago?
skirt past
2
them.
years ago.
It was a popular franchise in the early 2000s into the early 2010s.
I don't know if he
from
watched it.
2000 to 2011, which the first movie has the big airplane thing, and then 9/11 happened the next year. Oh no. Yeah. If you haven't seen the films, this is pretty much how every 8 friends survive. And these are the survivors. And they cheated death, but you can't cheat death. So death is out to get them in the order that they were supposed to die in the intended tragedy. So it's kind of a fun little thing about like...
Yeah,
who's
Final
next to
Destination.
die.
So you have like one like feature teller, right? 3 is your favorite. You have like one feature teller that can like try to,
Death
escape
could be
death.
anywhere and all at once. It is hard to sit through some of these movies and not have a good time just watching some of the stupid ways of people getting killed, dismembered, smashed, whatever. And they're very stupid a lot of the time, but it's still a good time. Which, another cool thing about this series is that the original movie, it was just supposed to be an X-Files episode idea. Kind of crazy. And then someone was just like, fuck this. We're making this into a movie immediately. And it was a big hit. I mean, for 11 years. We did have a lot of, this was kind of during the torture porn era of Hollywood.
Has a
slasher revivals, just a lot of killing and all that kind
what?
of stuff. People like it. People
Premonition,
like
I don't
people
even know what
get
the fuck
killed.
that
And
word
Final Destination
means.
is not an exception. You don't go into a Final Destination movie for the writing, for the story structure, to see how these people overcome and defeat death. You go for the kills. That's all that matters, baby. It's kind of like going into a Friday the 13th movie,
That's crazy.
going to see a Rob Zombie film and not feel like you're watching like incestuous rednecks scream at each other.
Is that
for
Devil's
an hour and
Rejects?
a half. You go for the experience you pay for, and that's exactly what we did. So, without further ado, let's start our list. Final Destination 1 through 5. Countdown begins now. I don't know if I like that as a transition, but This past month, we've been getting ready to move, packing, doing all kinds of stuff, signing long-term to make ale. What's up, slavery? Up me dead last. 2009's The Final Destination, aka Final Destination 4, which also the title, fuck you. Already that like just put a huge sour taste in my mouth. This definitely was the worst one. It's definitely the worst acting. It might even be the worst script, which some of these you're like, whoa. And like I said, you're not here for the script, but it is the thing that you were nibbling on the whole time.
Premeditation.
You don't need to make it brilliant. It needs to be fun. And there was nothing fun
I'm saying it right?
about this movie.
4 was the worst for real?
God, it was such a slog. The thing too is 2009, if anybody remembers, if you were a little boy or you were an old man by this time, or an old woman or a little girl, whatever, this is like during the height of the 3D craze, right? That's the only reason why Avatar is the biggest movie ever, is because IMAX and 3D were a thing, and everybody was hopping on the 3D train. Jackass 3D. This film, there was My Bloody Valentine 3D, like so many 3D stuff, it was nauseating. And this is no exception. Every kill in this is used, and they're trying to implement the 3D technology in so many bad ways and so many stupid forced perspective shots. If you even remember the 3D from
that's
back
crazy.
then, it was so bad. The color was off. The whole film was darker because they
Avatar went
used these,
crazy.
Like,
it really did.
Sunglasses.
I remember going there
It was
with the
just
3D glasses.
So
that shit's still beautiful. I ain't gonna
which,
lie.
You know, like I said, in these movies, it starts off and it's a big.
The second Avatar was fucking kind of lame,
That's
though,
how the
bro.
Final Destination movie go. In this Final Destination movie, it starts
I wish
off.
they
with
did more
Shining
with the world building.
Flower. Remember that song off the Sound of Madness album?
Oh
I
my
sang
God.
that in the Elon video. Remember that? Tell my mother,
My brother had that
Second
album.
Chance.
He loves it.
We're at a NASCAR track, like all things to service the 3D. It's nothing to service like, ooh, this is fun. It's just to service like, oh, they're gonna be in 3D, so this is, you know, the big hip thing. And the CG, like I said, it's 2009. They don't have the biggest budget in the world, and it's just terrible. And they use it.
Send me what?
Premonition.
Premonition. I still don't know what that word mean, but it has 311 views, so 311 people sides with me with this. I'm just saying.
For absolutely every single aspect of the film. I think even the majority of the blood CGI. I mean, like, unless it's just on the costume to begin with, there's no.
Why did he start off
blood
with
packs or anything
4?
fun? Anything
Is he going
really
down?
notable about the
No.
beginning? Which
He
usually at the
started with
beginning
5.
it needs to be the most over the top, crazy thing.
He's going
that
worst to best, I
crescendos
guess?
into the rest of the movie. And with this one, it's like people survive the NASCAR race, and then you have just some of the worst character acting, some of the worst dynamics. You have an alcoholic security guard where there's a moment where he's tempted by a glass of red wine by himself, and it's supposed to be like, oh, he's struggling, but in the next scene he's just happily drinking champagne with him, and it's like, weren't you an alcoholic? This is an alcoholic champagne, my friend. So then to kind of break down the
let's fucking go.
characters,
You give the
so let's just break
95
down
subs
the kills. One
in his
was
channel.
the Nazi racist. I mean, I said Nazi. You don't need to say
You out here
racist. He's
carrying
also
me
a
for
Ku
real.
Klux Klan.
Just
I
5
say
left
all this
facts.
because his kill is he's drunk and he's upset that his girlfriend died because the security officer, the alcoholic who was tempted by red wine, and he wants to go visit him and kill him or do something. I don't know. He has a cross. He's gonna do the wood burning thing, but he has a swastika on his arm, and that's a Ku Klux Klan thing. So it's just like he's just like, I'm an ultimate racist. I'm not gonna like dissect like, well, a Nazi wouldn't do that. It is what it is. But he's a tow truck driver, and he gets his leg caught on the hook that goes underneath the cars. You know what I mean, to tow them, and the cap busts open and like gasoline pours out. And you're gonna see that a lot in these movies. Containers will topple over and it will cause absolute hell. It needs to. That's just
Appreciate
like
Cozy.
what it needs to be called at the end of the day, is canisters falling over and causing mayhem, causing deaths. But essentially, he gets caught on fire because of the sparks.
What's your
that
favorite
change
Final
in his
Destination
eyes.
death?
And then you get a big explosion, and then the parts of the fucking thing fly past the viewer, and it looks terrible. Next on the list is the auto car mechanic, the custom auto guy. His death is really predictable. He's standing right by the weirdest fence I've ever seen. It's like a cheese grater fence, and you're like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna be pushed into that. Sure enough, he does. And once again, his sluggy. They do like an anatomically incorrect way of showing it too. You remember that bit in Kung Pao where the guy punches a hole in him? And it's a particular singular tube. Like there's no guts or anything. It's like that. Chunks of him fall out.
Well, what was it
With
before
no
that?
real guts or any muscle or anything. It's just like a perfect perfect gelatin cube of diced meat. Girl gets a car wash, but she has a faulty sunroof, so she almost drowns in her car. They try saving her by bashing into the front of her car to push her back, but that would just break your neck. So I'm surprised they didn't just kill her there. I was like, that's the perfect opportunity just to kill her. We're gonna save her. Boom, break her neck. She's dead. Nope, she lives. She also has to fake out death at the theater where she's like, I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be watching this movie, and the fucking thing explodes and there's like a giant hole in her stomach. But even that's a fake out, and she actually dies by getting hit by a giant truck at the end of the movie where they're drinking coffee at a place called Death by Caffeine. I'm gonna throw up immediately. The guy gets his asshole sucked out in a pool, which is kind of funny. That one's kind of funny. And also there's like weird child obesity, kind of like bullying, so that was kind of funny too. But lots of explosions, lots of Michael Bay explosions and stuff like that. Other people die. There are 3 notable kills though in this movie, and we're gonna kind of break this down as well. As the 3 notable kills in this movie are the tire to the face. A giant tire flies out of this track and kills the the mechanic's girlfriend. But it just,
I remember watching this. I'm pretty
really
sure I
stupid
did.
and funny. It's pretty good. One of the car engines just smash a girl into the stone.
See, mine would
stairs. That one's
be
kinda fun. And the best
log.
kill in the movie by far is the escalator one.
I don't know which one that was
Protagonist is
from.
trying to save his girlfriend, but she just gets eaten up by the gears of the escalator. It looks really cool. That's definitely the best one. But other than that, I mean, it's the worst acting. It's so boring. There's nothing fun about it.
Too,
Especially
yeah,
with these
that was-
movies, you gotta have
Every
little
time I
bits
see
of
logs,
just
whatever,
the
like
violence all
I have a
over.
water
These
bottle. I
kills
don't want
were
that
too
shit to go
spread out. They were so
behind
boring
my
in between.
thing.
Yeah, you get the fun
Facts.
escalator thing,
That
the
log
tire
one,
thing,
bro.
all that stuff, but it's forgettable.
To this
It's
day,
last
I'm scared to drive behind one.
Number 4 is Final Destination 5. Final Destination 5 is pretty similar to the 4th one. I mean, by this time, they're heavily playing into the 3D tropes. I mean, it was just, it's fucked. You have a lot of people from The Office in this movie. The main character is Hunter, Jan's receptionist. Remember that episode of The Office, the dinner party episode? You took me,
I didn't finish The Office, bro. That shit was so funny.
made me,
I got like
made
4 seasons,
Remember that one?
maybe.
Yeah, he's in that. So is Todd Packer. I always forget that guy's name. I like it, that actor. He's cool. But
That
yeah,
was the
there's a
best
lot of
one, yeah.
Office people. The big way this one starts off is it's like a big company retreat. They're on a bus. I want to say they're like in Oregon or Washington, like West Coast. Doesn't makes you would go back to the bus and then you would hit the water and then smash forward. Bill Nye the Science Guy should have directed this. That would have made a little more sense. Oh yeah, and the tar scene. Todd Packer gets just a huge thing of tar.
I have to finish this paper.
We
I'm
don't
smart.
care, bro.
No one told me college would be so damp.
Just get Grammarly.
I don't.
It's free.
What's the difference?
But there's this great little
Like, what do you mean by that? I thought the log scene was like people died. Or no, they saved them, right? So I guess what really died? Who really died?
little detail. As he's sliding off, you see like this layer of skin slide off with him and the skin stays. It's really, really good. That was fun. To give this one credit, it moves along a lot quicker. A lot of these movies, goddamn, do they linger on like, oh my god, people are gonna die, we have to get out of here.
road
It's
death?
this whole fucking thing. People be like, dude, calm down.
Honestly,
No,
I honestly
just
dead eyes
hang
don't
out
can't
here,
remember
it's
a
fine.
road
This
like.
one at least he's just like, hey, people are gonna die.
The
Like,
only thing I
okay,
remember
they
is that
walk off,
scene,
and
and then like
cover
another
up
one
all
where
the
they had the
lights.
gun
Like,
and they went to
we'll
shoot
give
each
him
other,
props
but
for
it wasn't their
that.
time to
And
die
then from
yet.
there, you know, some of
So
the survivors,
Death didn't make
the
them
gymnast,
because he wanted to
a
kill
thing
himself,
of
but he couldn't.
smoky powder fills
That
the
shit was
fucking
crazy to
room
me.
in a haze, and she slips off and she just like crushes herself, which I don't know. I've seen enough videos online. I'm like, that it wouldn't work like. I mean, it looks cool. It's a fun visual, but it's like just really stupid. And also it made me think like, how heavy was this girl just completely obliterate her fucking body like this? Jesus Christ. Todd Packer gets a wrench to the face really quick, and it's a funny visual. His face is just, they just had him lay there with like a prop in his face. It's really stupid. So then one of the girls is like, she's getting eye laser surgery done, and a little thing drops over. Hey, here we go again. A canister of some kind of liquid drops off, and it fucks up the machine, and it raises the intensity of the laser to the point where it starts like like cutting up her eye a bunch and stuff, and then it cuts up her hand, and she's like, oh. And then she drops this teddy. She's holding a teddy bear like she's a fucking child, and then she slips on the teddy bear and just busts out the window. It's really funny, and she hits a car. It's really fucking
It's just so
stupid,
crazy.
but, you know. Oh yeah, and then the first two movies had the Candyman actor. He's the coroner kind of guy, and he always gives this like a creepy little, incidental about, ooh, death never sleeps, that kind of deal. And he makes a return in this last movie, and it's kind of fun. He kind of gives us rules to the universe. Like in the first movie, he says you can't cheat death. It's like this thing, you just can't cheat death, and then it's going to strike in the way of how you were supposed to die. And that kind of, that rule sticks through, but then they kind of adjust it. Like in the second movie, they said,
Didn't they have a Final Destinations on
you can
Sims?
defeat death, and it's, huh? And then the 5th movie, he says, oh, if you kill somebody, you've traded their spot. So then it incentivizes people to murder people, which is a fun concept for a Final Destination movie, but you just get you get an actor that kind of looks like Dave Franco, and then he kind of just shoots a gun a couple times. There's no pay. The rules are changing too much. Stop it, Final Destination. Just stay who you are. But the biggest thing with this movie is that...
So wait, you can kill someone and you trade a death?
It's a prequel to the first movie. They're getting on a plane to France, and then you see the first guy from the first movie, and you're just kind of like...
In memory of Tony Todd?
And I think that around this time, like in 2011, there was
Tony
the Thing
Todd
prequel. There was just a lot of movies that were prequels and like kind of weird baits to prequels and stuff. So I don't know if they were trying to do a hard reset or by showing this or something, but having the prequel at the end, it's not the worst thing in the world, but you know, it's one of those things you're like, oh, yeah. It's that kind of, oh, But for that reason, there's some good stuff. It's definitely better than Final Destination 4, but my God, Final Destination 4 is the worst. But Final Destination 5
honestly,
coming in at 4. Not too bad. Coming in at number 3, Final Destination.
Okay.
Final Destination
I remember
1,
this one.
You know, I mean, this is the thing that started it all off. I mean, like I said, this thing used to be a script for an X-Files episode.
That's
and
way
then
last year.
blossomed into
Tony,
a full
who the fuck
fucking
is Tony Todd?
11-year-long...
Oh, the Candyman. Oh shit. How old was he? Damn, 1954. '69. What a goat. What a damn he. I don't know if he played in all these movies, but holy shit. Stomach cancer, damn. Body Examiner. I still need to play that game, that mortuary game, whatever. I need to get Tristan back in there.
That's getting ready to get
Finish that
another
game.
sequel, Final Destination 6, here in a couple months. 12 years after the last movie. I mean, this thing is almost 23 years in the making. It's pretty fucking crazy. I mean, this is the thing that started it. This year-long franchise that's getting ready to get another sequel, Final Destination 6, here in a couple months.
In a couple months. This was 2 years ago. Damn, they pushed this shit back, huh?
12 years after the last movie. I mean, this thing is almost 23 years in the making. It's pretty fucking crazy. It's definitely one of the most notorious beginnings to a movie. I remember this was like really controversial at the time. The guy getting on the plane and then showing the plane explode, which let me tell you something. When you see the plane explode, it's a very funny comedic beat. Extremely funny. Like, oh my God, you just see like a 3D little plane that just kind of has that sound effect from far away. It's pretty good. The kills, you know, this is when they were still finding like, you know, how gratuitous do we have to go? I think they tried to make it seem too much like an accident, and they were trying to base it in a lot in like a reality kind of thing. Like, oh, these are little things. We get introductions to our first water slip, water death in this one. Kind of crescendos into we see Stifler get his head knocked off by a train. Not bad. And then there's like a lightning cord car explosion at the end. Or the end, there's a giant sign that crushes somebody. But really, like, it's an interesting concept of just the idea of death versus like the kills themselves. Just the idea of being killed is kind of the main source of horror here, and that's why it's so fun. I think that's why also you were able to
Was it
expand
train death?
I think if they would have busted all of their nuts at the beginning of the franchise, I mean, where do you go from there? So this feels like a good way to intro the series. The casting,
I think 2 was maybe my favorite.
A lot of good actors in this one, but all in all, like, just the kills just aren't memorable.
We said
enough
2,
to
3 is your favorite.
Higher on the list. I mean, you know, respect the elder, respect the first product, but I think some of the other stuff that came after was just a little bit better.
3, yeah.
At number 2
I think 2 was my favorite.
2.
Or maybe it was 3. I don't know. I
The
need to
opening
think.
scene to this movie has the best kill in all of Final Destination, easily. The log scene. If you haven't seen the log scene, you're fucking missing out. It's one of the most visceral, beautifully shot. They got
So it is a
couple
kill
different
scene.
angles, and it's just like, goddamn, is it satisfying just seeing this giant log absolutely destroy, like dust this officer right through his car. It's one of the best kills. The movie itself, the acting was on par, and the script was on par with the Final Destination or Final Destination 4. It's horrible. Like, I mean, early 2000 character tropes, like, you know, the guy's like, man, I got my big bag of weed, man. This is crazy, man. man, don't take my cocaine, man. It's the 2000s. But this movie makes up for it with a lot of great kills, and this time too, it's just more. We had like 6 people in the original one. Now we're gonna make like 10. So they're trying to double up on the kills, trying to double up on just the amount of absurdity that they can throw in there. And you get some fun stuff, like you get a girl getting crushed in an elevator. That's fun. Who doesn't like to see an elevator crush scene? Guy getting cut in half with barbed wire, another great thing too. Airbag explodes, crushing a girl's head. I mean, like a lot of just like really solid stuff.
That's
like,
crazy how Airbag does that. It's supposed to like not do that.
Number 1 seed because it still is in the realm.
It was a vision
the
sequence.
script is bad. The story's just really stupid. It's just one of those things where you're like, I don't know. There's some weird editing issues and pacing issues. Like in the beginning of the movie, the thing that sets them off is that there's a wood truck in front of them that has the big logs, and that log hits off and it causes all this wreck. So then whenever the main girl stops back and she stops her car and she stops other cars from going on the highway, she's like, oh, this is gonna be a horrible wreck, this is gonna be so bad. And it takes like 5 to 10 minutes before you see the log truck drive by. And you're like, shouldn't that already be way gone? It should be already be out there because she was already at the exit. It's one of those things where you're like, that's just kind of stupid. Oh, and then also a giant truck. They're in an on-ramp and there's a blockade by them, right? And she's blocking the blockade. A truck somehow manages to get into the interior of the blockade and completely destroy the truck, killing every one of her friends. Where I was like, how did they get around that? It was immediately like, what? I kind of did that. It was fun to see. It was fun just seeing these people just explode. But I was like, how did that happen?
It can't happen.
I don't know. But a lot of the deaths too are just very unintentionally funny. Like the big thing is like, you know, all these people have like cues and clues to like, oh, like spidey senses. Oh, I see pigeons. I need to go look at pigeons. And then they go to the dentist's office where one of the kids at, and he's like suffocating on nitrous oxide because the oxygen gets turned off and something falls in his mouth. He's like, ah. So he wakes up and he's able to get out of it. And you're thinking that, oh, okay, it's pigeons because these pigeons are like flying into the window and like cracking this fucking 3-inch window glass. And you go outside and then the main characters see the kid and they're like, pigeons! And he like kind of just like does and runs into the pigeons, and then one of the giant glass planes just smashes. And the smash is awesome. All right, no, I'm not trying to talk shit on the smash. The smash is great, but watching him run around like Simple Jack and the pigeons and stuff, only to be smashed gratuitously, it was just a very, very, very funny comedic beat.
It's also funny too because they try to like stop him, and they say pigeons, and I think when they say pigeons is when he notices them.
Yeah, like by saying pigeons, it actually alerts the child to run up to them. Versus if they wouldn't have said anything, he probably wouldn't have got smashed by the glass plane. So, but then like I said too earlier, the woman in the elevator who gets her body smashed in an elevator, her head gets hooked. Her hair gets hooked by a guy holding a box full of like old amputee arms with those old hooks, and he's just hanging in there. And he's like, oh, and hooks her hair, and she's like, oh. It's pretty fun. But yeah, just the idea of a guy holding a box of Victorian-esque fucking pirate hook hands was just funny. And then it ends with the classic kid just fucking exploding by the barbecue and his body parts land on the plate. So this movie was a lot of really funny kills, a lot of good kills, and it's just more kills at that. So it's a big step up from Final Destination 1.
I didn't say what 3 was because
not least, it is
I'm not remembering.
Jewel of the Final Destination empire. I don't care what anybody says. This is hands down the best one. Final Destination 3, baby. Now let me tell you something. I might be biased. This movie also came out around the same time where I was like starting to really understand like getting your interest as a kid and stuff, and things are.
I remember the roller coaster.
And I remember seeing the Final Destination 3 poster so much. The roller coaster one, remember that? It was everywhere. It caused such an imprint on my mind. But upon rewatch, this movie is unironically the best one out of all of them. Decent script. It's not good. I'm not saying it's good, but best acting out of all of them. This movie felt the shortest.
Yeah, I do remember.
So well.
It's something. It's like someone's phone or something falls on the roller coaster.
Bona Flowers, she's in it. She's great. And you have all these other collection of people. You have this incel guy trying to take video shots of girls the entire time, and you're like, this did not age well. Within the first 10 minutes, you can immediately tell, you're like, oh my god, this is such a huge upgrade. The way that they see the clues now is from pictures that the girl took at the amusement park. You know, the amusement park death scene's fun. People
camera falls, yeah.
Kinds of crazy shit. Just being on a roller coaster of hell and getting flown out and detached.
I think I did watch all of them.
The place. And then when we have our list of survivors now, just the pacing of all the kills feels fun. Also, we get to linger on things a bit more. This is also the first one too where one of the scenes just involves topless women for the whole entire time, which is not like that's like a perk, but it was just one of those things where I was like, they're really kind of.
Oh, that's why you like
They're
3
trying to be like,
cozy.
we need to get that teenage
So
crowd in
titties.
here to really start moving tickets.
We
for
watched
real.
them
And the
really
death
refresh.
sequence of those kills of the 2 girls tanning, pretty fucking brutal. I mean, they're being cooked alive.
What?
Once again, condensation, water drips down on something electric, causing the tanning beds to go super hot. A board breaks and they can't get out of the tanning bed, and they're boiling alive.
I remember
They
that.
don't look burnt half the time though, which is funny. They look like a roasted pig. You know, like a pig is glazed because it's been roasted. They look like that, and then slowly they start to peel away, and it's really gross. But it gets so hot that even the glass underneath them breaks, and they fall into it. It's just really brutal, and it ends with this beautiful and really funny transition shot where the tanning beds are on fire, and it hard cuts to silence, and it's both of their caskets at the same time, and you're just like. That's the kind of schlock and fun that I love to see. So quick into the movie too. Doesn't even hold a fucking beat. You're already there. Really fun stuff. Just the other kills in the scenes are just really fun, and like watching our 2 main characters kind of try to solve this clue and try to dissect these pictures of who's next, who's going to be the next person to die. You have a great scene where they're in a drive-thru.
Is this the one with the gun?
Trying to take pictures of girls' pussy before, you know, record up their skirts and shit like that. The incel guy, who would be a champion in today's terms, has a fucking engine just like hit the back of his head, and the fan of the engine just like tears his brain up. But it's great. And you can,
No,
you know,
not
little
nail
callbacks
gun.
and
I do
features
remember
to
the nail gun. I
the
meant
shit that almost backs into
when
is
they were
the
like
beer
in this
truck.
room
For the
and they're
second
like
movie,
the
it's
guy
like,
wanted
you're
to
like,
kill
that's a cute
himself
little callback.
with the
From
gun,
there
but it
too,
didn't
you
go
know,
off.
they're kinda
Was that
going
3
around
or
talking to
2?
everybody. You have the roided up fucking jock who gets his head smashed. They go and visit like these 2 people working at Home Depot, and the girl
That's
gets like
2.
nails shot through her face.
Is that Emma
causes her
Stone?
boyfriend to be really vindictive and wants to kill our main character because he thinks that he caused her death and all that stuff. And then you get another big smashing of the body. You gotta love the smashing. He gets smashed, and it's so good. A lot of little chef kisses. It's nice. And yeah, the little twitching of his body was nice. It's just kind of grotesque. It does the similar thing of the same kind of callback of it's done. We defeated death. We disrupted the order. Therefore, we are safe. And they're on the train at the end.
The
of
cherry
New
picker
York,
fall on
and they
them?
all coincidentally meet up, and it's a big revelation that they're in trouble. And the train crashes, and you're left with them all dying at the end. And that's the thing is like it's just.
So
a
it's the new
well-paced
Final
movie.
Destination.
It
Is
does
it just
exactly
a
what it's
really
trying
good
to be,
story?
but it does it in a fun way. All the actors are good too, so you get to see some good acting performances and a bunch of just grisly murders, and it's just it's a lot of fun. And then the takeaway from all this is just that if I were you, just go on YouTube and watch the death compilations. You could watch 3. Watch 3 for the fun of it. It's nice to watch the movies, and this is if you're gonna watch any of them, just watch 3. You can skip everyone else and just watch the death compilation on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. So that's the ranking today. Final Destination 4, Final Destination 5, Final Destination 1, Final Destination 2, and then Final Destination 3. Those are my rankings.
But good,
I'm gonna
ready
be
for
trying
the
to do
watch.
Saw next. If you have another series you want me to try to rank or watch.
Did he watch the new one? Damn, Paranormal had 7. I remember I loved the first and second one. Bro, everyone's hating on the Superman trailer. And I understand. Let's see Papa Meat. Yeah, he didn't, I don't think he never did 6 yet. Even though I can't really watch it because I don't want to spoil myself. Ranking ever Final Destination movie. This bro ranked all 6. Oh, he watched 6, so. Cody Leach. Have you watched Cody Leach? I feel like that's your guy. I might just do a ranking too. Everyone wants to do rankings. Why Jeepers Creepers never is getting killed. Is never getting a kill count. Oh my god. Did you see that? He said Jeepers Creepers not getting a kill count because bro's a convicted child molester. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Bro, it's the real Jeepers Creepers. That's insane. Weird ass dude, bro. Freaky ass. Deadly encounters with attracted child. That's weird, bro. People are fucking weird. I remember I used to read Goosebumps, but that was like the only book I would read. And I wouldn't really read them. I just like the covers of them. Damn, wait, which... I was at the ASMR stuff, right? Which Cole was giving us the ASMR. Yeah. What is this?
Today you and tomorrow you aren't the
Jesus, life. You should really move. I listen to audiobooks.
same person. If you're tired of what Today You is doing, get an accounting fundamentals certificate from WGU School of Business and get a whole new Tomorrow You in just 6 months. Enroll today at WGU.
So, I heard you wanted some vocal lessons from me. Well, you called the right person. Not to brag or anything, but I've been singing for over 10 years now. I'm basically a professional. Oh, you want to hear some of my singing, huh? Easy. Ahem. Fly me to the moon and let me
What up, Zoom K? How you doing? And Bambi, what up? Bambi, did you try to measure your foot to your forearm? Bambi said that your foot is as big as your forearm. So everyone in chat. This is this is ASMR that helps you sleep at night. This is a loving ASMR. I feel like this is all relatable to anybody. It is. I've done that before. You've done it too, Zoom? Don't question me. Y'all out here measuring your foot to your forearms?
What do you mean stop? My singing is good, no? What do you mean I'm tone deaf? You're tone deaf. Wait, let me try again. Hey! Give me my mic back. Let me finish my song. Oh, give it back.
When you were 9?
Before I fucking shoot you. Wait, why do you have a gun? Wait, no.
Yo, what kind of gun does bro have? That was a little bit. I'm falling asleep now. Yeah, that definitely put you to sleep for sure. Yo, they went. I don't even know what kind of gun that was. You should make a good reads and set a goal. What's a good reads?
Jordan Davis here.
Jordan Davis.
Cannot tell y'all how excited I am.
What are we doing out here? Now you're taking me to places of all times? I can't believe that. You can't cook. You can't clean. You can't do anything. I don't even know why I'm dating you.
Damn.
You're just lucky. Honestly, you're just a stupid monkey. My arm! Wait, I didn't mean that, I swear. Wait, no, please! What are you doing? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Wait, I swear, I didn't mean to call you a monkey. Wait, don't hurt me.
What happened to YouTube? What you mean? This is the most relatable stuff. I don't know about someone calling me a monkey. It don't say about. I think that was you, Bambi. This is relaxing. Bro, they really grabbed bro's arm and burned bro alive. Your therapist helps you with mommy issues?
Today you and tomorrow you aren't the same person. If you're tired of what Today You is doing, get an accounting fundamentals certificate from WGU School of Business and get a whole new Tomorrow You
Why
in
is he
just
sending
6
me
months.
this?
Enroll today at WGU.
I never thought I could lose weight after menopause.
Oh,
but
that's
with Weight
crazy.
Watchers, I've lost 50
No one asked.
Hey there. Welcome in. Go ahead and grab a seat.
Bro, does he? We need. I joined the other day when your son said "Be right back" screen thing, and I was laughing for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I had to go. Wait, I have to go pick my brother. No, I went bring my brother. Somewhere he had to get a bike or something. So I went bring my brother. So yeah, I was trying to find like a good like "Be right back" thing, but that was the only thing I found on YouTube. So.
I'm sorry.
Hope
it took
y'all
so
loved
long
it.
to get you in. I've had so many
Not this
clients
therapy.
lately, but thank you for being so patient with me.
I don't know if my therapist looked like this. I don't know at all when I clicked on your stream. What were you expecting? Is she licensed? I don't think so.
Of course.
Think she's licensed to be a mommy.
So, just to get started,
I like her
and
shirt,
get
though.
you a little comfortable. My name is Beth. I have been
I was expecting this kind of shit. What's her qualifications? I don't know. I think her qualifications.
doing this for a few years now. Please let me know if you would like.
Zoom K, do you do YouTube videos like this? I'm pretty sure you do. But like Minecraft, your therapist helps you with your Minecraft issues.
Anything.
I'm gonna need you to make a
or
YouTube video
drink. I
like
have
this.
Plenty of things for you.
The
over
fuck,
here.
excuse me?
If there's anything I can do to make you more comfortable, please let me know. Okay.
Does she have, what is this? Is that like piercing teeth? Like that goes through like.
So since you're nice and comfortable.
I don't feel weird on your face. Is she for real or there's a joke? I don't know. She might be for real. I think it could be a joke at first, but I think when you're in too deep, you're in too deep.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
She's called mommy, so I think she's for real. Real mommy ASMR. Mommy soothes you to sleep. Goth mommy ASMR. Licking and kissing deep ear sounds. What the fuck? Hey, but she making banger views though. I mean, this is probably Cole's mostly views. Oh no, for sure she makes bank off of this. She don't have that much. She only have 17 videos. Machine mommy. That's insane.
Hey there. Welcome in. Go ahead and grab a seat.
I don't want to grab a seat. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm sorry
Let me
it
turn it
took
off.
so
Oh my god.
long to get you in.
Oh my god, chill,
I've
chill, chill,
had
chill.
so many.
Abusive boyfriend controlling you and manipulating you and playing your emotion and fears. Now this is what I'm talking
At
about.
Olive Garden, we're all about more craveable classics and more made-from-scratch sauces. Which begs the question, what could possibly...
Don't care. We'll go with the big screen.
Hi,
It's had got the girl with a nicer voice. She's gonna make hella money.
I personally would like to give a small disclaimer at the beginning of my video. This video contains extremely sensitive content and it may be triggering. I am addressing some very mature things, and the manner in which I speak and the things that I'm...
Bro said, I'm about to be a douchebag. I'm gonna be sick. The trauma is coming back. Him. It's like training a dog. Me. It's like taking care of a bratty kid who doesn't like the whatever. I love how whenever I listen to these audios, I act like I'm all that and I fight back, knowing damn well if I did that, I should have started crying. And just, oh my god, bro. Or, okay, right to anxiety comfort after this. What the
I may say, boy. Fucking hell, I'm finally home.
Should I do one of these ASMR videos? Which ASMR video should I do? Please no. What you mean? Which one y'all think I should do? Cringy anime guy trying to get you into anime. Clutching a W. I gotta enter my cringiness, you know what I'm saying? None. Man, y'all hating. I'm about to be on my ASMR bag. Eat into the mic on stream all the time. We're good. Yeah, but that's not like ASMR type. Just AMR. I think that's a new channel name. Me leaving her house after I pulled my out and she said, "Ew, that monster isn't going anywhere." Bro, what is Cole sending me? You're cringing. I'm cringe enough. When's the last time I've been cringe? Name the last time I've been cringe. We're trying to save you from 2020 level embarrassment. I know, but that's when I blew up. I'm gonna have to be cringy again, guys. I'm gonna have to. What? Because anime's not weird anymore. What's the next weirdest thing? I'm about to be a K-pop fan. I'm about to jump into K-pop lore. I'm gonna have to unsub from you. You're not gonna be on this journey. When someone calls me broke, brilliant, rich, outgoing, king, exceptional, I say appreciate that and laugh on some nonchalant shit. What, Bambi? Honestly. Appreciate you, gang. I'm about to ask you a lot of questions, Bambi. I'm about to be the biggest K-pop fan. In 2017, you're late. What is cringe now then? I mean, furry's always gonna be cringe, right? So I guess I can get on my furry bag, but I don't know if because Cozy's a furry, so she already took that. I don't know what's cringe now, guys. I try so hard when you can't pull a single B at, but you just retired like your homeboys. Oh my god. Away from misery. Bro sent me so many Roman Reigns. When someone calls me weird, wise, elegant, intelligent, ravishing, demure, so I just laugh. Yeah, okay, Cozy, sure. Whatever you say, Cozy. That's what Furry would say. When Shorty said, kill yourself, keep yourself safe, so I just say tight shit. I'ma steal this. Become an incel. Oh, wait, you want... Nah, I am not Cole, alright? Let's chill. I don't think being an incel is... And that's the thing, like, that's not even cringe. Like, I can become, like, an Andrew Tate if I accidentally become an incel, you know? So there's already a thing for
Hello, princess.
This dude is... But that's what I'm saying, bro is in his bag with 0 likes. Why my shit not... Anyways.
Oh, princess. You're looking mighty fine tonight. What's the occasion? Or do you want to just give daddy random elections? If that's the case.
He think it's crazy. Why bro copping his feet like that? And you know what's also crazy? That's the size of his forearm. If y'all peep his feet, that's the size of his forearm. I just learned that today. The size of your feet is the size of your forearm. So if you ever want to know his forearm size, which I don't know why, but if you did, that's his feet size. You watch it through. Honestly, you gotta be just yourself. Oh my. Y'all say I'm not cringe anymore, bro. I'm like literally full.
Well played, princess. Now come here. Daddy's in heat.
I would have to keep myself safe. I ain't gonna lie. He cringed so hard at the end, I'm dying. Whoever liked this guy is as sick as him. Why are you clapping your feet at me? I thought he would have. Wait. Oh, this is not him. What's?
Hello.
Both of them? Yeah, bro's almost at 1 million.
All right. So we reached our incentive. I've grown my hair out for the last week.
Is he Australian?
Well, well, well. Would you look what the cat wagged in? You don't know me.
Not my proudest nut. It's kind of crazy. Nobody's forcing him to do this, by the way. Holy early. Another painful watch.
Hey, but I know you. You see that lady over there? Yeah, that's mine. The one you were trying to dance with? Well, quite frankly, not on my watch. Anyway, let this be a warning, pretty boy.
Bro, this shit gives me back, bro. Me and my duo played a game of Fortnite, and we talked like him and couldn't keep it together or anything. I saw some clips you put out there. It's funny as hell. I saw the one where like 2 people were arguing. They were like Indian voices, whatever. So it's kind of funny. This shit got 1 million views.
Hello, princess. And Daddy has a bone to pick with you. Firstly, Daddy does not like when you suggest that Daddy needs a job. We're wolves. We're mercenaries. We work for ourselves in the shadows.
You know what? It's my fault for a minute. TikTok. My mom was right. It is the dead phone. Nurse's out again. The way my smile disappeared. I generally... Censor the J word, please.
So...
Yeah, that shit was funny. Oh, hey, Benny, did you see the Darth Vader thing? It was like the AI thing, and it was like broken. Hold on, let me see if I can look for it. Dance trends, Dance with the Devil. Darth Vader AI, yeah.
Emperor Palpatine, is this newfound fascination with big booty Latinas crucial to our success here? A two-man. Are you referring to a squad of only 2 combatants? Rookie Spitfire? Explain its significance. Another acquaintance? Captain America? I trust this molester possesses skill.
Molester, crazy.
Exceeding mere friendship. Your fascination with this twerking Rookie Spitfire is most perplexing. Explain its value beyond mere distraction.
That's crazy.
This Dixie Normus, you say? This gooning. Does it involve the strategic deployment of Imperial forces? Or is it merely another term for your juvenile pursuits? The dark side enhances all things, Omni-Man. Whether it imparts a goon and edge to these Fortnite.
Yo, this shit funny, bro. I wish you were there.
Skins is a question of Nega. Is this demonstration of linguistic manipulations? Demonstration of linguistic manipulation is a question of Nega.
Bro, Cole would have loved.
Is this demonstration of linguistic manipulation supposed to impress me, Negan? Or is it merely a stalling tactic before the Emperor Palpatine?
Nigga.
Nigga.
What? Nigga.
Again with this nigga. A tier list of colors. White is acceptable. Brown, the color of mud and decay, is beneath notice.
Nigga.
Nigga.
It's okay, he's on the dark side.
What? Nigga.
Again with this nega.
That shit funny, bro.
It's Nick Gurr, like the name like Nick, and then the last name of Gurr, like a bear. Can you say that?
Your request is unusual, imposter. Nick Gurr. Is this some form?
It's crazy. Yeah, man, I wish we would have had on it. That's fucking hilarious.
You're a fucking AI, bruh. Teleport to me, bro.
I am neither a fucking AI. Fucking AI.
What the?
Interracial relationships, as you call them, are a distraction from the true path. Gabe Itch. Edging and gooning. Another acquaintance. Captain America. I trust this molester possesses skills exceeding mere friendship. This Dixie Normus, you say? Is this Mike Hawk? Is this another of your internet idols, Goku? I find your fascination with these blacks disturbing.
Yo!
Hawk 2.
No. Hawk 2.
Is this Hawk 2 a basic tribal chant, Peter Griffin? And yet you persist with this Hawk 2. Very well, Peter Griffin. Should the opportunity arise, I shall consider unleashing this battle cry. I make no promises.
You're a fucking AI, bruh.
That's crazy. Man, we missed it, bro. And they fixed them already, so. Who's in the item shop right now?
Black bag. We have a traitor in the house. There are 5 names on there. Your wife's one of them.
You can take Alabama man to the bowling alley where he drinks heavily and chews tobacco.
Wow, he can bowl.
When wife asks him where he's been, just use the action button and Alabama man busts her lip open.
Shut up, bitch! Wow. I want to be just like Alabama man.
Alabama man comes with everything you see here, wife sold separately.
I thought I told you to shut up.
That's insane. Barry, you didn't sign up to go to Streamer University? Oh shit. Alabama man. No, unfortunately not. What the fuck is this? How to support someone who has shorted. Poo fart. What the fuck? Shorting is a very traumatic experience. Oh no, this shit fucking. Bodies against. This is fucking disgusting. Why am I doing this? What not to say? Oh mama, that stinks. Someone called Earl cause I'm feeling the Earl. Oh chill. Did you just make some brown? Oh chill. That's not the move. Remember, our goal is to connect, compassion, empathy. What to say? Accidents happen, mama. We love you. Your shorts are valid, respected, and supported. Oh, come on. It actually feels pretty good. Let it out, bestie. We're here for you. What you can do. Ask for consent first. High five, firm handshakes. Back rub, palm reading. What you should not do. Pinch your nose, exclaim pee-woo. Tell them to shower. They might not be ready yet. Let the process happen. Point at them and you're like, oh my god. If you have survivor short, your information is I'm allowed to make a brown. I'm allowed to store my clothing. What is this? Why? Who sent this to me? I'm allowed to make a brown. What I do is short in solidarity. This interrupted my crying session. As many that sent in videos, I didn't think I was even gonna be considered. Nah, honestly, I don't think it was even for like very small streamers. I think it was he's just making a university of just content creators, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's a thing. I don't think a lot of people is taking it like crazy. Like, oh, why he didn't have like this. He already have creators in there that's already have a big following, but that makes sense being that it's, you know, saying it's gonna be like a whole like thing. So, but hey, don't knock it till you try it. It's alright. I'm gonna make a streamer university. The Halloween University. No, I'm not going to do that. You just university.
Step on the
Hey, you have 100 followers. Facts.
crack, break your mom's back.
I love my mom.
I have no content here. Well, if you talk like that, you're not. Think of yourself as a content.
Step on the crack, break your mom's back.
I love my mom.
Step on a crack, break a sex offender's back. Oh.
Crazy. Vine energy right there.
Lightweight. She's on
Oh
my god. A famous size Mount Fuji. He's climbing.
Mark the Naruto headband. That's crazy. My type of boar. You know what I'm saying? He's a good boy.
Hey boogie oogie bam bam, let's go body body boom boom. Hey boogie oogie bam bam, let's go body.
They got big. Hey, yo, chill with the gooning, Bambi. Chill. Anyways, hard song, unfortunately. Such a hard song. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Song go hard.
Go ahead and scoot down for me just a little bit. Beautiful.
I can't even relate to this at all.
Down by the river with the hanky panky.
Man, what is happening to y'all? What did Gonzalez do to y'all?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hello. That's what I thought. Okay.
Beatboxing. Yo, the beatboxing's crazy. Yeah. What the fuck? You're smuggling a laptop and everything?
Alrighty.
Is this a procedure? Don't worry about it. Yo! Does this happen?
Well, you are all set, okay? Okay, just go ahead and get dressed for me, alright? And I will see you next time. Alright.
This shit got funny, ain't gonna lie. If she was wearing a headlamp, I'll step out so you get dressed. Girl, for what? I feel like we were fighting and you don't want to let me in. I just met you. The rock, paper, scissors shoots and it's kind of insane. I need me an autistic fine shit.
Need me a little autistic fun shit. A real one. Not them fake ones that these other bitches be claiming they is. I've been watching Love on the Spectrum. And let me tell you, when I find one that can consent, knock that coochie right off the spectrum, I promise you. Them autistics on Love on the Spectrum be real, honest, raw. I'm trying to be raw. Cuz I need me a little
what the fuck? It's mainly Star Wars and the item shop, of course, and Sabrina Corbin and Snoop. Yeah, I haven't got Sabrina yet. I was gonna get her, but I don't know.
WWE's fake. WWE's scripted. WWE is fucking peak. Yeah, I get it. Okay, it's a bunch of fucking oiled up, swole ass dudes touching each other, and you know that can really turn a lot of people off. But you just don't understand the fucking complexities of this masterpiece. I was just like you, friend. I'm a reformed WWE denier. During my childhood, I was really into it. Anytime my cousins would come over as well, we would RKO each other.
Facts. That really did happen.
Shit, but everything changed.
Knocking off the Spectre is actually crazy.
It was scripted. I was like, what? No! And then
Same.
after that revelation, I fell away from it. I was
Yep.
like, that shit's for kids. But then all it takes is just one good friend. One friend who stayed loyal to the fucking cause. And then I slowly transitioned back into the media, and then I became a reformed WWE believer. And I'm here to tell you right now, you can too. Because this is an arc that everyone goes through. It's like the roller coaster of life. When you're a kid, you're like, WWE is peak. And then when you're a teen, you're like, WWE is mid. Then when you become a man, when your fucking balls drop, that's when you realize again, WWE is fucking peak.
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know, man. I remember I loved it when I was a kid, and then when I found out it was fake, that's when I started like watching UFC, because I was like, oh, this shit's real. But what is this?
Not that guy.
Go ahead for it. Go for it.
Okay.
Leave me the fuck alone, woman!
First time trying Tab's chocolate. Let's see how it goes.
Can I please get a happy ending? I'll do anything. I'll do anything to get one happy ending. Just, please. Huh? Yes. Yes.
Hey, it's St. Patrick's Day. You're not wearing green.
I remember this.
Second day on the job at Walmart. Let's see how it goes. How was finding everything? It was pretty good.
Man, the scanner hasn't been working all day. I'm done with this shit. I'm done with Walmart.
You know, he's one of the people that I would hear and just look at and be like slowly walking out. I'm like, man, this is you're the main character of whatever the fuck you on, bro. I am just a side character. I'm out this bitch. I do not want to be here. Minecraft players the first time?
So, you want me to spread them?
Oh yeah. The Nether.
This is Zoom K. She's not here though.
What did you just call it?
Would you rather get on top? Chicken Jackie.
Chicken jockey.
What?
What? I just want to get my piston sticky.
That's not happening if you keep talking like this.
What? Ender Pearl.
What the hell?
Bro, I respect that. I respect that. I don't know how he didn't get it. this dude's so funny. The Femboy Friday after party. Who invited to the after party?
Yes, today is the Femboy Friday party. However,
What bag is that? Is that a Louis Vuitton? It's a nice bag, if it's not fake.
we're having a after party, and if Milky Ray and Straw Baby Boy didn't tell you about it, you can't come in. I don't want to hear it. No cap. No cap. And if they did tell you about it, make sure you bring that oil, because it's about to get spicy.
It's about to get spicy. He cut his hair. Everything you need to know about the Femboy Friday party.
Just a heads up, Femboy Friday is right around the corner. I know everyone has questions. Can
I care if it's fake, it's fake. What are you talking about? If it's a knockoff brand, it's a knockoff brand.
girls come? Normally, I would say
Yeah, but brands are also what makes the product. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about the goat, Bambi?
no. If you're a girl, in order to come into the party, you must bring a femboy. That's the only exception, okay? However, the goth femboys, it's your turn to bring the jerk chicken, okay? Do we have any questions about Femboy Friday party?
Bring that jerk chicken. Oh, I wish he would have given me the TikToks. I can see the comments, man. I want to see the comments. He's the GOAT. You need to see more of him. He's fucking hilarious. You absolute consumerist sheep. I'm not. It's just what it is. Like, let's say like you buy a product from a YouTuber. but then someone was selling knockoffs of that YouTuber thing. Would you buy the knockoffs or would you want to support the YouTuber? If there's a fake Louis Vuitton bag and a Louis Vuitton bag, I want the Louis Vuitton bag because that's the real one. You know what I'm saying? Biceps and Fortnite, and don't forget about K-pop. Baba, I'm speaking your language. I'm not a. How am I a sheep? I'm not a sheep. I'm just like. I was like being authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, you got me. My friend losing the fight against the thief who broke in his house. Me leaving his mother's room. I have to save my son. Right. I'm not a sheep. I like nice things. Alright? I'm sorry. I'm bougie. I'm bougie. I like nice things. And, you know what I'm saying? If you know what, bro? I'll show you what I want. Like, honestly, like, I'm so close to impulse buying this. Not really, but kind of. Like, I really want this. I'll show you. Listen, I'll use some fake shit or knockoffs in a minute. We're gonna see if let's see this is Louis Vuitton bag. Hold on, bro. America's. I don't care, Zendaya. Jeez, get off my screen. Okay, I want bags. Min bags. I need duffel bags. Why does it send me that? Sometimes Louis Vuitton be pissing me off. Min bags. All the bags. Crossbody bags. Okay. No, these, wait. Okay, so it's something like this, but that's not the one. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it? Iconic, this, fuck, where? No, can you please get off my shit? We do not care about you wanting to be as... No, but I want to see if the Temu has it, though. I'll show you all the difference. You gotta understand, like... This ain't the one I want. It has, like, three different colors. But it's kind of similar, though. Business bags. Bum bags? The fuck's a bum bag? Man, these business bags are kind of fire though too. I ain't gonna lie. All right. I want to look up what's it called? Duffel bag, right? Yeah, duffel bags. There we go. Man, just they don't have it anymore. Probably don't. I'm kind of upset. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe we can find it here. These backpacks look kind of fire though. Maybe they... I'm gonna say is if I was a purse girly, I would have bought one of the Walmart Birkin bag. Bro, Birkins are so fucking much. It's insane. It's because you have off-brand. It's because you have off-brand equipment. You need that Louis Vuitton equipment. What? Nah, Birkins cost so much, bro. When I saw that, I was like, it was like a Birkin bag costs like the cheapest is like 100,000. That doesn't make any sense to me, honestly. Like, for like a good. Well, that's a small ass bag. Hold on. Where's the duffel bag, bro? This pissed me off, bro. My duffel bag. I was gonna buy that duffel bag too, bro. This one. This is the one I want. This duffel bag. Put my freaking Mac laptop in there because I also want a Mac. Oh, that's such a nice bag. Look how beautiful that's a beauty. It's a big bag too. Let's see if Temu has this though. Sheen. Ew. Alright, let's see if Sheen has it. Stop. That's why I hate Sheen. Alright. Let's search. Holy, oh my god, why is there so much stuff? Where's the search bar? I'm about to cry. Automotive, I can buy a car in this bitch. Anyways. Why can I not search anything? Alright, Coach, you have a great one. Me and Bambi's gonna shop for a lot. Why can I not? Can we not search? I lied. We can. Oh my god. Stop it. I don't care. We don't care. Don't care. See, I don't have it. Let's see. They don't have that bag. I'm saying Louis Ventures, like Vinton. OVU. They have a lot of Michael thing. Baby's playing murder mystery and listening to. Hey, let's go. How long are you listening? Yeah, see, Temu don't even have good stuff, bro. $50 bag, which factory? This is at eBay. See, that's not bad. 280. Authentic. This shit fake as hell. Look how disgusting this shit look. This shit look fake as hell. I hate that shit. Let's see it. That's why I can only do like real shit. Fake Louis Vuitton keep Paul any good? Question mark. Travel inside Louis Vuitton. Rap. Oh, this okay. This is replica bags. Hold on. It's too bold. I'm gonna keep it real. You can't really tell the difference, right? And how can they sell this? I like this. $229. How do you know it's fake? Made in France. Oh wait, dude, you think they have Birkins in this bitch? Oh no, this is just Louis Vuitton. Bro, I'm about to fake it till I make it. This is a cool looking one right here. Let me see if... Oh wait. See if I can tell the difference. LV is upside down on this one. This is not upside down. Think... Is everyone like that? No, not everyone's like that. How close some people can make fakes look. Yeah, no, it looks kind of like, honestly, like Cozy might have a point. If no one can tell the real thing, this is the thing is like the thing I would hate if someone finds out it's not real. Then I would just feel like, oh my damn, they got me. I see Birkin replica. It says Birkin replica, but I don't know. It's giving me Birkin coffee. Does this look like a Birkin bag to you? Devin Brown, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, does these look like Birkins to you? Not a purse girly? Well, what kind of Birkin did you want? I don't know how to much. Say, I don't care about you. I don't care about you. What the fuck is this? Okay, bro, I gotta make more money, bro. But yeah, I definitely want a LV bag. I just, what the fuck is the difference, bro? If I run up one of these, right? Like this, kind of cool. The brown. I really like the black though. Like this is the one I really want. I hate the blue fucking thing. Ew. It's like that's not a real Louis Vuitton bag. Oh wait, they have another thing. I know. I said if I was. Oh, if you were, you would get the Walmart one. Got you. So wait, what are you then? What do you carry around? Like a fanny pack? These look more fake. This is kind of close to it. Damn, that looks nice though. I like this. This is not bad. All right, you know what? Let's look. Yeah, let's see. Are crafted of high quality materials and coated in canvas leather. Replica bags, on the other hand, are often made with and lack some level of quality and detail. Hardware is a high quality, include branding on the majority of items of hardware. Sample is pre-owned Louis Vuittons. All right. Fake, real. What's the difference? Should be thin and crisp. Front example row standard. Oh, okay. Oh, so they have like more things. And Michael Kors, but Michael Kors is not that bad though. Like Michael Kors is not really expensive at all. Oh, you saying that's what you wear, a Michael Kors backpack? I thought you meant that's what you want. Bro, low key, Michael Kors has some fire shit, and it's like not that expensive. Wait, why would you want a Birkin if you were a purse girl? Or are you just saying that's what you saw at Walmart, so you're like... Or close copies of the original goods. Also return knockoffs. They are acknowledged to be modeled after the original famous product. Therefore, even though they share a striking resemblance to original goods, they are not passed off as being a real deal. I don't buy it. My mom did. Your mom's... That's some fire shit. Alright. Lobby protect. Yeah, let's see. I have a bachelor's degree in apparel design in college. I take several classes for the industry. One of these classes, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. And the harm they're causing regular people in the third and second world countries. What? The fuck is this person talking about? I wish I could upvote this 1,000. I never realized what's going on more personal. What the fuck? I read a term paper about the counterfeit fashion industry. In all my research, the paper I found that the counterfeit industry actually funds a lot of organized crime in foreign countries, human trafficking and terrorism. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, so I'm gonna be helping terrorism if I buy a fake Louis Vuitton? I'm just trying to be stylish. If I use purses, yeah. You're right. Damn. I don't want to support, you know. Damn, this is a nice bag, though. Let's see all the videos. There we go. I want to see this.
I remember those biochem notes.
We're about to learn
Dozens
together.
of pages of incoherent rambling.
Thanks. It's a Mac. I can just create key points.
Look at the big brain on Kevin.
I do want me back too.
Ooh, I don't think they take that here.
Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past, baby.
You're the...
Hi everyone, Steph here from handbagholic.co.uk.
These bags look fucking hideous though, I ain't gonna lie.
UK. Now, today I have...
Don't care.
However, the one Vuitton artsy bags in embossed empreinte leather. However, the one on the left in beige is fake and...
Well, that makes sense, right? Because this looks not as... This is like gold as fuck, right? And this is not as gold. I can see that. But that's literally like the only thing. And then like, this is more tightened up. And this is less.
And the one on the right in navy blue is authentic. Now, one of the things I don't condone is sellers selling fake designer handbags as authentic. So I wanted to put these two bags side by side to help you see the difference between a real and a fake artsy bag. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit subscribe. You can also click the little close-up images if you want to see this comparison.
Yeah, I see that. That makes sense.
In more detail. But with no further ado, we'll now go into the detail of these two artsy bags. We are now going to take a look at one of the key indicators as to whether your Louis Vuitton bag is real or fake. One of the ways we can tell is from the packaging, and here we're going to have a quick look at the dust bags. So this is a dust bag of an authentic Louis Vuitton bag.
What's a dust bag? Like to clean your bag with? Like with glasses? Damn. Damn. I need to get to that level where my bag has a dust rag.
You can see that the Louis Vuitton logo is positioned a few inches from the hem of the bag. Now taking a look at the fake dust bag, you can see the Louis Vuitton logo.
See, it's the fake. The way she uses fake is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I want to get the replica of Louis Vuitton, it's just not real. And I just the word fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hate going around knowing I have a fake Louis Vuitton. I think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, look, knockoff brands is cool and all, especially like food, like great value. Fuck it. But I don't know, man. I feel like something like that. It's just, I don't know. I feel iffy, like rocking fake expensive stuff, if that makes any sense.
Is smaller in size and positioned much more closely to the hem. Whilst you can't
Dust bag keeps it clean.
Tell on the video.
Wait.
Do
you dust your bag with it, or does your bag go in there?
Fake dust bag is softer and slightly fluffier to the touch, where the authentic dust bag isn't so soft to the touch.
To touch. I can't touch it, lady. Give it out the camera.
One of the things to also know on the fake dust bag is you can tell the Louis Vuitton logo has been almost screen printed onto the dust bag, and it features some kind of splatters of ink. Whereas on the authentic Louis Vuitton dust bag, the logo is extremely clear with no... This is the fake artsy bag, and you can see the grain on this leather is a bit bigger than the authentic bags. So this fake bag actually isn't made from leather, and again, whilst you might not be able to tell so much on the camera, to the touch, the bag feels plasticky, and it embossing is clear, but it's not too deep into the...
Damn, yeah.
It features a diamond.
See, I wish you would have done the two same bags, though. Oh, bag goes in it. Oh, that makes sense.
Where it's like, he loves that baby.
And wait till you see the other two surprises. A joyful bundle of three.
Slightly This is because the leathers aren't as thin and the workmanship isn't as good quality as an authentic.
See, this shit made me sick now. Cause now I was really looking to buying a fake Louis Vuitton bag, but now I look at this with disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is probably gonna feel fake. Still a nice bag though, I ain't gonna lie. Like, even if it's fake, maybe it wasn't, maybe it didn't have Louis Vuitton. I don't know, man. I'm going through a midlife crisis or some shit. I need me a fucking Louis Vuitton bag.
You can see here that it is quite raised.
Ugly ass bags. Anyways.
Comes with the artsy bag. So this is the keychain.
And even very light dust bag. If you know the value of a brand, they definitely know everything about the brand. What? She really tried to down the fake bag. It's not working. I'll take the fake. The fake looks good in the video. What's the link to the fake one? I love the style of the bag. I refuse to spend that much money on the bag. Damn, I seen fakes look and feel like the real one and the bad fake. You got a bad fake in this video. 2,000 worth of difference. Damn, man, I might. You know what? The comments are kind of getting to me. Unless someone is staring at it, no one should know. Or if they're heavy into collecting them or whatever. Yeah, you're right. I just like the flex, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to be that guy, but...
Hello, this is Steven. Today I'm going to make a comparison video of these two top quality and authentic Louis Vuitton.
Alright, so the way I'm seeing it is like the fake ones are always lighter, as a lighter color than the real ones.
That's okay. Let's get started. Hello, this is Steven. I bought authentic Louis Vuitton. Now that's
alright. You sound fake as shit.
Hi everyone, Steph here from handbagholic.co.uk.
Hi everyone. Don't get fooled by fake bags. Watch this before you shop. I know I'm right.
I'm going to talk about how I became somebody who purchased a fake Louis Vuitton bag, and I'm also going to give you some tips. Find the strap, show you what I have, so that you can compare that to what it's supposed to be. So this is the Louis Messenger Odysseus bag. It looks like an actual regular Louis Vuitton bag. Everything looks fine.
Not gonna lie, it looks like a nice ass bag.
And the colors look fine. The strap looks fine. It's got the logo. I did not know this at the time, but come to find out, this is a fake Louis Vuitton. How do you recognize a fake from a real?
She just cut the fuck off? Like what?
But come to find out, this is a fake Louis Vuitton. How do you recognize a fake from a real bag? Number one.
Now the only thing is, if she purchases a lot and they sold it to her as like a real one, I can understand her frustration. But if I was buying a fake Louis Vuitton bag, knowing it's a fake Louis Vuitton bag, and it looked like that, I wouldn't be mad.
Louis Vuitton bags are super expensive, right? This messenger bag, $2,000 if it was real. Notice.
If it was real, facts. How much did you purchase it for?
The pattern. Is it even? Is it smooth? Does it go?
It looks smooth to me.
All the way through. Across is fleur de lis, fleur de lis, fleur de lis, fleur de lis. You see that? Fleur de lis, fleur de lis, fleur de lis, fleur de lis. So it should go like that. Horizontal, same pattern, and then diagonal, fleur de lis, fleur de lis, fleur de lis, fleur de lis. So skip one, fleur de lis, skip one, fleur de lis, same pattern. In an authentic Louis Vuitton bag, in the back of it, the LV is going to look upside down, and that's normal because it's made out of one line, one material that just gets put over the bag, so naturally on the back, the LV looks like it's upside
down. That's a nice bag, bro.
Down. So this bag passed that test. Now, moving on to the leather test. This feels like leather to me. They have the label imprinted onto the metal right here. And also on the hardware right here.
So how you know it's fake?
How much should good car insurance cost you a month?
Holy
$80?
fuck. You don't care.
$120? Nope. Try $38 a month.
Shut up. Fuck you driving.
The lighter color, that's number 1. Okay, so far everything is looking to be darker. Do you see how this is like a lighter color? That's number 1. Number 2, this bag is made of the highest quality leather. It is made by hand. It is hand stitched perfectly.
Wait, hold on.
This bag passed that test. Printed onto the metal. Good. The first thing that made me raise an eyebrow, when you go inside of the bag, inside the Louis Vuitton bag is supposed to be darker. Do you see how this is like a lighter color? That's number 1. Number 2, this bag is made of the highest quality leather. It is made by hand. It is hand stitched perfectly with the right cadence, the right pattern, 1 stitch, 1 stitch, 1 stitch. You see what I'm saying, right? Everything is done to perfection and to precision. So pay attention to the stitching.
Oh, we
When
pay,
you
yeah.
get inside of this stitching, I see that on the bag here, on the back of the bag here, it starts to lift a little. Do you see that?
Man, I am not worried about that. If someone be looking in that bag, be like, hey, is this real?
Come up like that because it's not. So I thought I'd done my job. So that's first thing. I haven't looked this. Real gold would never be that bright. Front be gold or brass. Moving on to talking about the stitching problem because in the about the end. Oh, it's not oval. It's round. What month was it made? Have these 3 pieces of real Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. I'm not seeing such good content. Your videos are very good. It was a different one, but man, that bag did look good though. But I don't know, man. I'm still nice bag, but I guess I'll just buy just another bag that costs this much. But this one don't look as white though. This bag right here. How can you sell replicas though? Like, is that even legal? Whoa. Let's see this. Fashion file with Dover. Coach. It's not a bad bag. Yeah, this is the bag I want though. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, that was my thing. I don't think Timu has that. How much people do you think's rocking fake Louis Vuitton? Have you ever seen someone with a fake bag in a store? Lock post, new comments cannot be posted. What? I have been the person with the fake bag in the store. To be honest, unless I stop you and physically inspect it or get close enough to look at it for longer than a minute passing by on the street, no one can really tell the difference. They're LB Pro. They're definitely bad enough fakes. Use a spitty. Ew, what the fuck? Yeah, that one is bad. What the fuck? That's what says over. Me shamelessly wearing fake LV and Louis Vuitton store. France. You go to France. Probably more than you think. Has Louis Vuitton ever been doing stuff? What's the most expensive brand? The most valuable luxury brand in the world, according to this, is Louis Vuitton most tennis. What the fuck? Yeah, Louis Vuitton is the most. I thought Birkin would be, unless Birkin. Wait. Oh wait, Hermes is Birkins, right? Yeah, Louis Vuitton. Dior, Rolex, Prada, Saint Laurent, YSL. Wait, YSL. Wait, Saint Laurent. Is that Young Thug's? Young Thug owns Saint Laurent? Do they still sell YSL? Give me a bag. How can we see the bags? Oh. Why don't you give me a nice duffel bag? Tiffany & Co. Damn, they went down. Gucci went down. Bro. Top 20. Versace, oh my god. Fendi is that's Rihanna's clothing brand, huh? Balenciaga. Burberry. I hear all these in songs. Dolce & Gabbana. Montclair. I've heard a lot of these Montclairs. Rick Owens. Balmain. I need to be a fashion creator. Luxury. I know I spelled that wrong, but whatever. Wait. Have you watched Sinners yet? Coach bags are like reasonable. Damn, but man, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but the Louis Vuitton bags are just nice. Gucci got something. Let's see what Gucci got. See, with the price of a Gucci bag, I would just get a... Damn, that's a big bag, though. Yeah, I would just get a Louis Vuitton bag. Oh, Fenty? Is that what you said? Wait, what you said no for? Best... Oh, man. You know, wait. Was it a good designer? See, I'm addicted to smoke. They fill my lungs up. Oh, how I said. Alright, I'm like, what? Yeah, we're gonna watch Sinners tomorrow. I'm gonna go live while I'm in the theater that y'all can watch it too. I got y'all, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing. Wait. Is that what it's called? I want to see an unboxing video. I am that guy. Where's the unboxing video? No one has it. Oh, yeah.
As an athlete.
Sorry. Joshua, don't do that. What if I'm not doing? I'm manifesting right here, okay? You can manifest with me.
Keep evolving. I think it applies off the field too. You want to get inspiration from a lot of things.
What's going on, guys? My name's Connor, and today I have a super special review for you guys on the Louis Vuitton Reverse Eclipse Keep Bandolier in a size 50. I'm going to be breaking down all the details of this bag as well as unboxing it and also trying it on for you guys so you
Look how nice that bag is.
guys can see how it looks. So if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, as it really does help out my channel and get my videos shown to more people. And while you're at it, make sure to claim your 4 free stocks on Webull by clicking the link below.
I'm just saying, this bag does look a little light, kind of giving fake vibes to me. Also, the print on here looking kind of, you know what I'm saying, same. So,
all you gotta do is sign up. You get 2 stocks for free and another 2 after your first deposit. So without further ado, let's get right into this review. Boxing, just because I'm missing the box, but every other thing that it comes with, I have. The box is just
missing the box. Okay. Oh, don't stream the movie.
Absolutely ginormous, so I did not take it home. But just a few things I want to go over just before I take the bag out of the dust bag. First off, being that this is item number M45392. So if you want to go onto the website, you can go ahead and check it out. And you guys will notice then and there that it is only available in a size
2000. Wait, hold up. Which one? This is 250/80. 45392. 45392. Damn, it went up. Damn, it went up a lot. Wait, do they cost more over time?
50. It is super limited.
You're a bag consumer now, yes.
And also, it is completely sold out right now. But I will tell you guys now that the few recent times that I went into the store, it was available, and the retail cost of this bag is $2,050. But some good news for you guys, even though it's super limited and it's been sold out almost every single time that I've looked at the website, market is still going to be around retail. So right now, the most recent sale on StockX was about $1,950, but the average sale between every single person that purchased via StockX has been $2,000. And keep in mind that. A quick look at the dust bag just before I take it out. Obviously it'll have Louis Vuitton on here and a really dark navy color. So a lot of the fakes will be a super light blue right here, but I'll just pop it out of the dust bag real quick. And boom, we'll have the beautiful.
Bro, he sucks at unboxing, bro. You're supposed to unbox it. Bro just out here doing transition and stuff like.
Louis Vuitton reverse eclipse keep all right here. So I'll give it a little spin for you guys before I go get into the smaller.
All right, so Bambi, you gotta make sure. Look, what did we learn today? You gotta make sure the stitching on here is really good. If the stitch is not good, then it might be a fake. We also gotta look at the metals, see if they're good.
But you guys can see it's gonna be a different color right here than it is here. And also this side is gonna be reverse eclipse, and this side is gonna be regular eclipse. As you guys can see, the monogram will be how it usually is.
All right, so let's look on this. Does it have the same one here? All right, they do have the regular. Okay.
Right here, you can see. And then on this side, it is flipped upside down. So that's what they mean by reverse eclipse. It does not mean that the ski ball is reversible. It just means that on one side, the monogram eclipse canvas is going to be backwards. And so I mentioned that this bag is a size 50. And what that basically means is that from this end to this end, it's going to be 50 centimeters. But as far as the measurements when it comes to inches, which you guys probably understand a little bit better than centimeters if you guys tall. Okay. And as far as width, from here, you're going to have the textile lining on all the on this bag is going to be completely silver toned, as you guys can see right here. Even on the button, it'll have Louis Vuitton strap right here. And the thing they mean by that, I can't say for sure, is basically that it's good for the amount of days stay that you usually stay at a cabin, which is probably about 3 to 4 days. I do not think that you guys will have any issues fitting 4 outfits into this bag. Maybe some pants, shirts. I have some difficulty, but it is a very sizey bag, as you guys can. With just some last details, and I'll have the LV stamp. This from this put it is not recommend a paint remove. Look at the bag, and you're not holding anything in here. You guys can see I use this to keep the shape because especially towards the bottom, if you're holding anything in this bag and setting it down on a dresser or wherever you guys want to keep it, it will cause some sort of creasing right here.
Man, I paid $2,000 something for that bag. That bitch creaks like that.
Obviously, I don't have any right now because I keep it stuffed, and I always recommend that you guys do so. But a few details inside of here, there's not going to be too many pockets. You can see it'll unzip, and that is where I have the lock, keys, everything else. So here is the materials used on this bag. This is in a different language. Here's it in English. Coated fabric.
Welcome to paradise. Our Amex Platinum card got us here.
Membership
takes it next level.
Cal 9. You can see size 50 keep all is the lock and key. So
this might be road chat. I ain't gonna lie.
So you guys can see, I personally do not really use the lock and key at all, but I'm just trying to open this up with one hand. I've kind of learned too because I make videos with one hand.
It's not
but you guys will be able to see that it's never really been opened because the lock and key is still wrapped up in there. If you're able to see, for now the big one, see a little smaller. You guys can tell the reverse eclipse canvas right here. You guys can see the little
bro, it's fucking up that bag. What are you doing, bro?
Tag. You can also see the little double handles right here. And also, it's really cool that it's eclipse because that is one of my favorite canvases out there, and it seems to be becoming more and more popular. And I also like that it's 2 different eclipse canvases. I'll just flip it around for you guys and put it over one shoulder. So I haven't gone over here. And for those of you guys just could wear it a bit, it'll, you guys can see any a short dip. Yeah, that's what you guys prefer. If you guys like this bag up rather so ever in the light, but that is usually the first place that you guys will go ahead and see it. And also make sure you guys are keeping in the dust. They're just sitting. If you guys that is, you'll notice if the candle times you guys a lot of rounds clip me. Let me know what you guys think. Is that just my?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a nice bag. That's a nice bag. I wouldn't even take that bitch like. The only time I would take that bag is like just to carry like my laptop, just to do work. It's really the only time I would do that. It's a nice bag though. But anyways, that was enough of window shopping, as people would say. Use a window shopper. I am a window shopper, bro. One day though. One day we'll be able to have a bag and go crazy. But till then, we still grind. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, appreciate y'all, Bambi, that you're still listening to me. I will be streaming again Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna watch a movie, so Wednesday I'm gonna be streaming. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So anyways, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. You have a great night. And peace.